what is the benefit of having automated expiration notifications, right? I mean, you know certain assets have life cycles,
Yeah,
critical life cycles or expiration dates.
right.
How do we do it now, or how do agencies do it? And then what's the solution, I guess, having built-in
Yeah.
automation and things like that?
I hear it from clients all the time. I had my own experiences with this that and we're talking about critical things, right? We're not talking about a set of tires or somebody's hat. We're talking about things like protective gear, probably some of the biggest things, your ballistic vest, your ballistic shields, helmets. Those are pretty critical assets. These are what are actually keeping our officers safe out there. And so you know that there is a lifespan and a warranty on those things. And the last thing you want is somebody out there wearing those things beyond their scheduled lifespan. Can it still save their life? Yeah, possibly. But if it's not under warranty, what are the ramifications of that going to be if it fails? And so again, are we leaving our people out there in a dangerous situation? So how do agencies track that? A lot of us relied on spreadsheets. Maybe somebody has a asset management tool that's part of their CAD or RMS system. But in almost 99% of these cases, there's no notification. What somebody has to do is manually scan that information on a regular basis. Okay, it's January. I'll go look and see anything expiring in January. No, nothing. Okay, now it's February. I'll go look again. And if you miss one of those dates, you get busy, it gets sidetracked. Now you're again, somebody's potentially in danger out there. And so that's without some sort of a tool, that is what most of us have relied on in the past, and even to a degree still today.
Yeah. Did you say like what you had a conversation with a potential client and
Yeah,
they basically had someone
yeah.
tell that story again?
Well, and I cringe when I hear it. I know they weren't proud of it, but they had an officer who had been wearing an expired vest for 5 years. I mean, something slipped through the cracks there. Nobody has a vest that runs for 10 years. It doesn't happen. But this person had been out there and, one thing led to another. Nobody was notified. Nobody thought about it. And this person's out there wearing this ballistic vest that is definitely not under warranty. Definitely would not have covered him, in terms of liability had something happened. Physically, it might still work, but who wants to risk that?
Yeah.
And the reason that happened again is because they had to manually scan their data and say what's happening with our vests. And somehow it wasn't on the data sheet and they overlooked it. I mean, I don't know, but
Mhm.
the system was not automated to a degree that found that for them.
So how does this work in NueGOV then with the automation?
Yeah, it's like when you think about the time, if you've got let's say 100 officers in your agency, the time that you would spend looking through 100 vests every month, that's a lot of officer hours that could be spent on something else. So our system is designed to automatically notify you in whatever time frame you could choose. If you want a 6 month out, if there's a 6 month lead time to get this thing replaced, then it automatically sends notifications out saying, here's what you need to be aware of. These are the things in terms of ballistic gear or whatever the case may be. Here's the things that are coming due for replacement so that you have the ability to get them ordered and replaced before it becomes a critical issue.
Yeah, and a lot of what we do is really instead of trying to be reactive, where
Yeah,
a lot of these tools can be proactive so
exactly.
that you
Yeah,
can be ready for when that happens.
yeah.
And
And
it covers ballistic vests, it covers everything, right? Any
everything.
durable asset.
Yeah. Everything that is in our system has the ability to capture lifespan information. Some of it's not as critical. I mean, if your radar
Sure.
gun expires, nobody's going to die today. But it still can help you in terms of notifying you so that you can work towards budget requests and funding. So everything has that capability of notification based on the lifespan of warranty information, which again has a higher value in terms of saving lives, but it's available everywhere.
Great. Awesome.